Okay, this section relates to a personal development plan, which I wrote at the end of Module 1. So this starts with objectives that I had in taking the PGCHE. Well, I started, the first one is to do with confidence in delivering classes and public speaking. Now I'm, if not better at doing that, I'm at least more confident in doing that now. And I realised that almost a year on from writing this plan, a couple of months ago I gave a talk at the University of York to some students there on mathematics and puzzles, and I, in the sort of hour or so before, I realised that I was quite looking forward to it and thought it might be quite fun, and it hadn't yet occurred to me to be nervous about what might happen, so I thought that was quite an improvement, really. I then go through things that I intend to attend, so there's over here. Well, I intend to take Module 2 of the PGCHE, yes I did that. Attend the Settle MSR conference, I did that, and I'm due to attend it again this year, and actually I'm giving a couple of talks this year. One on an e-learning topic and one on an employability topic, so that's quite neat. Ties in with Module 2 of the PGCHE. Attend Higher Education Mathematics Education Conference, I did that. Sign up to teach module again next year. Right, well I didn't do that. I tried to do that and I couldn't, but I did do some teaching. What I was a little bit worried about was that I'd do this one semester of teaching and then the opportunity wouldn't be there in the future, but actually I carried on teaching, so that's good. The last one is try out e-learning course materials to enhance course teaching methods. Now this was done in the form, in the Module 2 e-learning task, you'll find out about that. In bringing in some audience participation into my lecture through electronic voting system. When I wrote this, though, I remember that what I expected, and the reason I put spring 2009 was because that would be the next time my module Scientific Mathematics would run again. What this related to was I'd just come through the peer assessment exercise and I'd just written that up for my essays, and one of the items that came out of that was that the students would frequently leave with perhaps not a full confidence in the material, so they would be perfectly capable in the material but not necessarily yet confident in doing so, and I suggested that further materials might be helpful in that case. And what I was imagining doing was trying out the following year, putting in some e-learning, e-assessment, self-assessment for them to do at home after the class, if they felt they needed to. So they would have the questions in class as this year, but then if they wanted to, optionally, they could go home and try out some more there. So that was a plan that didn't happen because the teaching didn't happen, but I still was able to introduce some e-learning into my teaching in that time period. So that's coincidentally worked out alright. So from now on, well, I have plans to attend a couple of conferences and present on aspects of the PGCHE work. I actually have been accepted for a couple of conferences to talk on the employability skills that I did through problem solving through my project on art gallery problems. So I'll present some of what I've discovered in the PGCHE. I also intend to write up some aspects of what I've done and try and get those published different places, so that's a good thing to do. Of course I continue to read articles and think about these things. I'm not currently lecturing, but I am working in supporting e-learning and in higher education lecturing and mathematics, so I'm still trying to develop my expertise in this area, although I may not be the one who actually implements it. I may well advise others who do at present. Though I do hope to do some teaching at some point. I'm still going to events because of that through my job and so forth. So yeah, so I still continue to develop myself, and I still intend to lecture at some point.